As above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. As Master Hermes says these words, he reminds us of the limitless power of our mind to be able to connect with our inner self and our surroundings. Every human is interconnected with the other and with nature, but is spiritual. Since ancient times, wise men ventured out to explore the limitless communication channels of the mind and found out that the mind is our greatest strength and biggest weakness. This is so basic, right? We have all heard this several times in our life. Overcoming our mind becomes the biggest hurdle in the manifestation journey. But don't worry, there are 5 magical word prayer techniques that will change your life for good. Practicing these will help you manifest anything. The sign of life is a struggle for growth. A tiny seed breaks open the earth to grow into a beautiful plant, but growth alone does not add beauty to life. When we manifest our desires, we are adding beautification to our life, making it look beautiful, and there is nothing wrong with that. However, often our channels of manifestations are blocked, and we don't even realize how we ourselves repel our manifestations. The human tendency is to always keep growing, irrespective of the direction. It may seem like growth, but is that growth really effective? Let me tell you a plant beautifying and strengthening technique. It is called pruning. This practice involves cutting and removing specific parts of a tree, be it shrubs, branches, roots, or dead parts. This practice helps in controlling the wild and abnormal growth of the plant, adding a beautiful shape to it and increasing its health. Similarly in life, when we manifest our desires, we intend to grow. However, the direction of growth is something we become a somewhat bit uncertain of. This is where the universe comes in, gives you opportunities, and tells you that during your journey to achieve new things, you will first have to make space within you. If you are already filled with dead, diseased, and injured parts, the new gifts will also become infected. You have to let go of your vulnerable parts to minimize the potential for pest damage. Fallouts are inevitable. People will get disconnected, and relationships will not work. And this is all normal and necessary for you to be able to move forward towards a greater purpose. Manifestations without pruning will result in abnormal growth. You will manifest, you will believe, and you will keep on exerting force to make your dreams come true. Since you are pushing so much harder, improving your lifestyle and doing all good, you will achieve something. But something will not be ideal unless you leave your burdens. Don't be disheartened. Instead, be committed to your manifestation journey. Dedicate 30 seconds each day to this powerful prayer technique and you will be able to manifest your desires. Designed by Neville Goddard. Goddard is a renowned spiritual writer from the early to mid-1900s. This understanding of self-help and the deepest levels of self-leadership is highly regarded in modern personal development teachings. Neville says, "Change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself and they will confirm the change." To be able to change your conception is the biggest hurdle anyone faces. This is where Neville's prayer technique comes into play. Praying to the higher power, asking for his help because you want something that you are not, will not help it. The first step to being able to effectively pray is to understand the law of assumption. The world is a mirror, forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself. Our consciousness is the one and the only reality, literally. Since human minds are extremely powerful imaginators, it may for the sake of clarity be likened to a steam which is divided into 2 parts, the conscious and the subconscious. Our conscious mind generates ideas and forwards these ideas to the subconscious, which receives ideas and gives form and expression to them. Therefore, all things evolve out of consciousness. Now, even during manifesting, the thoughts of insecurity are given a form and expressed once we start to pound over those thoughts. What you can possibly need or desire is already yours. You need no helper to give it to you. It is yours once you have put it out in the universe. Now it is up to you to align your bodily energy to the energy of your desires to claim it. Call your desires into being by imagining and feeling your wishes as they were fulfilled. As the end is accepted, you become totally indifferent as to possible failure, for acceptance of the end will be the means to that end. Give yourself 30 seconds for the starter and practice this prayer technique using these 5 keywords. Thank you for hearing me. Yes, these are the 3 words that you should begin your prayer with, which will 10x speed up your manifestations. Neville Goddard has categorically stated that if you wish to have something, you need to assume that your wish has already been fulfilled. When you pray, what is your exact verbatim? Isn't it something like, I want to be rich, I want to make everyone happy, I want, or I wish I could get. This is a terrible mistake that you see, you have probably not been told before, but the language that you use to communicate with the universe is probably the reason why your manifestations aren't working out. The universe only understands the language of the present. If you say to fantastic day. The universe will understand that you are speaking about someday in the future. You involuntarily postponed your happiness indefinitely. There's one more secret nobody told you before. Praying isn't asking to give more. Instead, to pray means to give thanks. Contrary to what most people believe about praying, you don't ask for what you want in your prayers. You thank the higher power because the universe has already fulfilled your wishes. Now, it might be confusing to think in that manner, but the universe listens to you when it knows your energy is aligned with your desires. You have to instill in your mind, by using the art of visualization, that you are your desires. You are your ideal self now. Always ask yourself before doing any task, what would your ideal self do? In every situation, be it as small as asking a question to somebody or a major decision in your life, try to incorporate the perception of your ideal self. Have faith in the law of assumption. This is the second step. Believe that what you assume to the true will become reality. And to be able to believe your assumption better, you need to practice and master the art of visualization. Most successful men can visualize their next moment. They project in front of their eyes what their next moments would be. Instead of wasting their attention to think about despair and searching for the answer to what went wrong, they constantly imagine themselves with their desires. These people have a very long-term vision. They not only project their future in front of them, they constantly push their brains to believe that this is the future. The final step of the prayer is to let go of the wanting. You would not ask for something that you already have, right? The same applies to prayer. In order to get what you asked for, you must first assume and believe the state of living as if you already have what you desire. Use the power of manifestation to visualize what you desire as a memory, something that has already passed. You have a choice here. You can either fall into the trap of continuously playing your sad past in your mind, or imagine something new that you truly want. Letting go not only talks about letting go of the want phrase, but also letting go of the emotional baggage that you are carrying. It is easy to slip into sadness. You have been through sad and tough times. I'm sorry that you had to go through all of it alone, but please understand all these times are making you stronger and not weaker. You now know what to not think if such a thought is pulling you down. Your attitude towards things is what will make a difference. Thank you for hearing me is a way of expressing your gratitude to the universe. Practice this prayer technique daily for 30 seconds as soon as you wake up and before you go to bed. Repeat after me. Thank you, universe, for giving me what I want. I am grateful for taking care of me and clearing the path to my desire. I am happy that all my desires are being taken care of. I am blessed with abundance and prosperity. Thank you, God, for hearing me. While you repeat these prayers, make sure to feel the emotion in your body. Sense all the sensations and don't discard any feelings of happiness. Instead, focus on the happiness. These feelings will help your vibrational energy to align with that of the universe. Always remember, the secret to success is gratitude. Have faith in the natural process of the universe. If you have any worry, let it out and the universe will take care of you. You focus only on the good feelings that you have locked inside of you. Take a moment to appreciate yourself for coming this far. Say to yourself, I am deserving the best.